Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us for our this is our second episode of Mom Talk, and we'll be, I have a minute in my mouth, sorry. We'll be talking about all kinds of things today. We left the last show talking about organization, and we ran out of time. So today I think we're going to start off with that, and I think we had a little bit of time to even think about some stuff, and we have a new guest today. This is Sarah.
Hey.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and how many kids you have and all that fun stuff.
Alrighty. Well, we have 4 kids. We have 2 girls and 2 boys, and our oldest one is 5. And then we have a 4-year-old girl and a 3-year-old boy and a 1-year-old boy. So they're all 4.5 years apart. So it's kind of crazy.
Kind of crazy in your household.
Yes. Very loud.
Wow.
And we have Heather again joining us, and you have 4 kids as well.
Yes. 2 boys, 2 girls.
Yep. I'm Nancy. 2 kids.
I'm Becca, and I have 2 kids, a little girl and a little boy.
Perfect.
Yep.
All right, let's get started. Last episode I mentioned this amazing planner that I came across, and it's from the Passionate Penny Pincher. And so I'm bringing it today. Brandon, he's got it up there. So here it is right here. There's a couple different designs, and it's really cool, and it's a way to keep your house organized. This is for a whole year. And so basically it's by month. You have your January notes, the full calendar, plus your weekly. So let's start with just what your week looks like. Every day you start out with exercise. Hopefully we're all doing these things. And then you shower. I don't know. I'm a checklist person, and I like to check things off. How about y'all?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
So this is basically all that. So this is the morning, this is the evening, and every week you have a project that you work on all week. So clear, let's see what that says. Clear and develop device. Oh gosh.
That one's not fun.
Yeah, develop device photos. Not, we might do that week.
Yeah.
So the next week, organize a pantry. So you have all week to organize your pantry. You can plan your meals, and from that, so here we have, this is like their crock pot meals. So it's got week 1 through, I don't know how many weeks on there, but then you can put that in with your calendar, and it basically plans out your meals for you. And then you have these special projects, so you clean out your fridge. So basically what this does is takes the difficult part of organizing what you're going to do on a daily, weekly. You have your basics every day, which is, clear out your kitchen, like counters, and do your dishes and wipe down the bathroom counters and stuff like that. But it goes into detail. So by the end of the year, hopefully your whole house is organized if you check everything off. Realistically, I might get about 50% of this done, but it's nice to have it. It's a good goal.
I love that it took a week to organize your pantry. I'm like, oh my gosh.
It probably will take me a week to organize my pantry.
But as moms, when we have 1,000 things in our mind at once, like we all do, if we have a goal written down that we can check off, it's easier to actually, follow through with it.
Do something to work towards.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
And that's the difficult part for me. I feel like everything's so up in the air all the time. Like, where do you start? And there's always a lot to do. I mean, especially with you guys having 4 kids each, the day gets away from you. So it's kind of nice to go, okay, what is my goal for today? Because I'm ADD, and so I'll start on one thing and end up on something completely different.
What I find like that helps, because I am a little bit OCD. I'm not gonna lie. I like at the end of the day, like I like to reset my house. Like I like to put everything back, and it's just kind of like a reset.
So nice.
So what I do all throughout the day, because when you're a little OCD, you're a little crazy. Every room I go into, I organize something. So every time I go into my kids' room, I put something away.
You're so good.
Every room I go into, I put, like, so if I go back into my living room, I might put the pillows back. But it helps with my sanity because at the end of the day, I'm putting less stuff back.
Right.
Yes.
What I really should be doing is like making my
in the morning.
Yeah.
What
I really should be doing is like making my kids do it.
I know.
But a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old.
But they're seeing
not.
you do that.
But they're
too.
seeing
so
me do it.
They kind of
you know
follow
what?
you.
My son he's 2. Happy birthday! It's his birthday today. He sees me clean so much that now he's obsessed with cleaning, and he will purposely crunch goldfish and then go to the cabinet where the broom is and get out the broom and like start trying to sweep it.
You're like, thank you.
I know. And then the crazy thing is, my mother-in-law, they don't know it yet, bought them a real kids Dyson.
Yes.
And so
That is
they're
awesome.
really going to be cleaning my house.
That's useful.
It actually
It is.
vacuums.
He's going to be like my Roomba. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have a
awesome.
child for a Roomba.
Or they're not actually writing on it.
I'm excited about this. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. So I'm excited.
Oh my gosh, this is great. How about you? What I know I'm sure you're just as crazy as the rest of us.
Oh, it's definitely crazy. I don't have like a official like agenda planner like that, but it's kind of in my head. And then I write everything down on my phone too. But I think it's good for both my husband and I too, just to kind of know like our daily routine. And so like the night before, I try and get like out all their outfits, like their the full outfit, the shoes, the underwear, the hair bow, everything like that. And I do that the night before. And then I try and get like their breakfast cups like already made. So nice. One of our daughter takes medicine, so I go in and put it in there the night before. I try and like, you know, kind of have an idea of what we're gonna do for breakfast the next day. I already have the lunch made. So it's kind of a crazy day, but in the mornings I try and like get my stuff ready for dinner. So I'll either do a crock pot meal in the morning or I'll go on and chop everything up. And then all I have to do is just throw it in the pan.
That's nice.
So when I'm doing, so when I'm doing that, so when I'm actually cooking my dinner at night, that's when I kind of get my waters ready and my clothes for the next day. So I kind of do it like opposite times.
That's smart.
So, and then I kind of have like a checklist like before we have to leave. So they all have to potty, they all have to have shoes on, teeth brushed, you know, those type of things. And we kind of run through the list right before we leave. Just makes it easier.
So when you do laundry, do you do it all through the week? Do
That's
you
a
have
good
the
question.
weekend off, or do you do your laundry on
Well-
the weekend and not worry about it during the week?
So I got a good routine.
Good question.
And so basically the night before, so they take off their clothes at night. I throw it in the washer, but don't turn it on. So like the lid's up, all their dirty clothes from that day are in the washer. Then in the morning, they take off their jammies and I throw those in the washer and I start the load right away.
That's smart.
So that way, while they're eating breakfast and stuff like that, it's washed. And then by the time they're done and I'm getting ready to walk out the door, I throw it in the dryer. So I take whoever to school, come home, and that load is done. And then I can put it away right away. And it's a small load because it's only what even though we have 6 people, it's only what we had on yesterday and our jammies.
That's
And
a
I
great
no
idea.
longer
Yes, it is.
sort colors and all that, unless it's like red or
Just
Red or
washing
white,
cold.
yeah, something in my
washing
husband's
cold.
it's like really important. Like I won't, mix them. But basically I just throw everything together. And then when I get home from, dropping off carpool or whatever, I only have one load. And so then it's only one outfit per kid I'm having to put up. So it doesn't take nearly as long. So I just do a bunch of small loads. But I had never have laundry in the hampers now.
That's so nice.
And then
I
even
need
on
to
the
do that.
weekend, I try and do that. Now, if we go to the beach or something, have extra towels, I'll just try and do an extra load, like in the afternoon.
I mean, it can take me, like, I'll put on a movie or something for my kids, and it will take me, like, the whole movie to fold, like, when I do, like, all
A
of
whole
it.
bunch.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
do the 2 kids and my laundry, and it will take me, like, a whole movie to fold it.
I used to do like one person's a day. So
Yeah.
like this day I would do the girls, and then the next day I do like one boy, and the next day because they're in different rooms. But then you have so many little clothes. That's what takes so long.
That's
is all
right.
the little stuff.
Tiny,
So
That's
tiny
way
little
less
pieces.
Yeah.
overwhelming. Like, sometimes I leave it in the dryer because I'm so overwhelmed by the amount.
Right.
Yes.
So just little loads every
Yeah.
day really helps. That helps me at least.
Yeah.
And then on their first birthday, they learn how to use the washing machine. That's what every
That's
kid has
so
learned.
awesome.
And so I teach them how to throw it in and how to push the buttons and stuff like that. And so I try and make it fun too, like with the younger ones that aren't in school. Like they help me move it from the washer to the dryer, and I'll like kind of throw it
That's
on top
cute.
of them, make it fun,
Yeah.
But that's
fun chore.
every kid on their first birthday, they learn how to use the washing machine.
Oh.
That's a good idea.
Too late.
Too late for me.
I left the house. I didn't know.
But
I like left the house and I was just like, what? I was like, I don't know. My parents always just did it before I left the house.
Spoiled
I had
you.
no idea. But now your kids knew how to do it at 1.
I know. Oh my gosh.
So, and I think just like anticipating kind of like what their needs are going to be.
Yeah.
Like if we're going to be gone for a while, I want to, like they're going to get hungry at some point, or, the baby naps, but it's impossible to always be at home during nap time.
Yeah.
So I try and like make sure that we're in the car like during his nap time. So I'll do everything else I need to. And then it's, 9:30 and I'm like, okay, he needs to take a nap. I'll do my car errands like and throw
During
him in.
that
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's a good idea.
And I have like a snack bag that I always have packed. So it just kind of has like all your basic like granola bars and stuff. I put everything in like little Tupperware bins so they don't get crunched. And just leave that kind of like in the closet. And then if I want to add like fresh things, I just throw a few fresh
that's
things
so
in. But
nice.
at least my snack bag's like ready to go. Like if I just need to run out really quick.
So much of being a mom is that pre-planning.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I'm the worst.
And just
I'm the worst
anticipating
at
the
pre-planning.
meltdown. I think that's,
Yes.
Yeah.
you know.
Yep.
Maybe my planner will help me pre-plan. We'll see how that goes.
Do they make a pre-planner planner?
That's what I need, a pre-planned plan. Yeah, look, we're gonna get to the end of the year and it's gonna be like empty and like, hey, look what I got for next year. You know, just change all the dates. I saw it too, which was a really good idea. Is you have like a Tupperware packed in your car all the time, right? Of like extra clothes,
Random,
clothes
yeah.
and shoes and
Yeah.
stuff.
So
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I'll have like a bag in there that has like extra clothes, and then I have a bag that has diapers, I have wipes. And then like on the car door, our main door that we use, I'll have like sunscreen, bug spray.
Yes.
Baby powder is great for the beach because you can put on their legs,
Oh, yeah.
gets all the sand off.
That works pretty
And
good.
then
My
I
friend
like to
Tiffany
put like a
introduced me
package
to
of
that.
wipes and like hand sanitizer in every door because you never know what store you're going to get in. And it's like you got poop on this side and then you have to like run around to the other side. So I just put like wipes and hand sanitizer in every door. And I love doggy bags. Those are great.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yes.
So I keep those in the car. You know, just you never know when you need a doggy bag.
What I need is a throw-up kit.
Doggy bags.
Are your children throwing up that much?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like every time I
go on to that topic?
because we drive to Virginia, and it's like at some point watching the iPad,
Oh, they get
get
sick.
car sick, and somebody always gets
Yeah.
car sick.
Oh.
And so like we have like a little potty chair in the car, and it has like bags with it, and so I keep using the potty chair bags. But I'm
We
like,
get
man,
doggy bags. They're so much
but I need-
cheaper.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are a lot
need,
cheaper.
But I need something bigger because I'm throwing their clothes and stuff into it too. Like I need.
Walmart
Oh.
sacks.
Well, no, the Arm and
Walmart
Hammer,
sacks.
they have, you know, at Target, they have the thing you just clip onto your diaper bag, and they have these Arm and Hammer bags. They're just like doggy bags. And
But
you
doggy
just
bags
pull-
are small. Like I need something.
But
that
these
fits
are
clothes.
big.
Oh, they're
yeah,
big.
yeah.
Okay.
These are like maybe that long, and they actually expand to about that size. Oh
Okay.
yeah, I've had many a poop outfit. Like
Yes.
Just been right in there.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that reminds me of a story. My kid was eating. This is funny, but not funny. He was eating a gumball, and he didn't cut it in half, I guess, before he put it in his mouth. So it choked him up, and he literally just threw up everywhere, everywhere. And luckily, my husband they were all in Walmart. So we were in the Walmart parking lot. So we literally took everything out in the Walmart parking lot. He ran back in, got cleaning supplies, toilet paper, tissue paper, and what else? Pajamas, like brand new everything. And we just threw everything in a bag and took it out.
that, you got to do
That's
those
so
things
bad.
sometimes.
Yeah.
It was a great
No
place to be,
resort.
though,
Yeah.
because they had everything in there.
Yeah.
So are we doing funny poop stories?
Yeah, let's do
Go
it.
for
Let's
it.
do it.
This is real talk.
Let's do funny
real
poop
talk.
stories.
Change the name to Real Talk, not Mom Talk.
Mom talk, real talk.
So this was my son's birthday is in August, so it's around I guess like the end of August, I guess. And I'm like trying to get dinner ready and get my stuff ready for the morning and my coffee and all that kind of junk. And our oldest one comes running in and she's like screaming and she's got this stuff all over her shoes and so she stepped in it and she wiped it off her shoe and then it was on her hand. So then she comes running the house and it's all over the floor. Goes into the bathroom and like now there's stuff all over the sink and everything like that. And I'm like, what in the world? And she's like, I stepped in poop. And I'm like, our dog passed away several months ago. So I'm not where you sure you stepped in poop at, but that's okay. And so I go out there and I don't see anything. And then I see this blue blob. Well, my son's birthday was the week before and he had a blue Batman cake. So it was blue poop. And so I guess my son decided to poop in the backyard, and then Naomi proceeded to step in it
We've all had that.
and ran through the house. But then it was like all over the house, all over the sink,
my
and it was blue. And yeah, so
Oh
that was fun.
gosh, how
At
long
least
did
it was
that
easy
take?
to find. Like, oh, there's a little bit.
But I was like, we
there's
don't
a
have
little
a dog, so where
Yeah, how did this
the poop
happen?
come from?
Oh,
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
My child did the same thing. My
Yeah.
son, when he was potty training, we had people working. We were adding on to our house, and our friend Steven was there, and he poops right on our concrete. And Steven, we're just watching him like doing it. And I'm like, well, you know what? He did what he took his pants off. He didn't go in his pants, I guess. And so my friend Steven's like, well, let me just go get the shovel like I would do the dog.
Oh, God.
Yeah. The whole, like, people were there working on the house, and I'm like, just ignore him. It's
Oh my goodness.
You have any?
Well, when you were talking about the blue poop, I remembered blue poop. I remember this was actually me as a kid. So my mom used to say that we would fight like we would fight like cats and dogs, and my mom would always say like, "You guys would fight over poop." And so, so my mom used to buy this stuff. It's clay, but it was called Sculpey, and you could like, okay. Well, my dog, our family dog, he got into green Sculpey and ate it. Well, he pooped green poop, and so my mom came in the house and she was like, "Oh my gosh, you guys." Jonah pooped green poop. He ate that Sculpey and it came out. And my sister and I literally fought over trying to find the poop first. She was like, you literally will fight over poop.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
But that's what that reminded me of. I was like, oh, yeah, well, we fought over green poop.
I don't think I have really any. Luckily, I don't have any. Josh gets a lot of the, if he's holding one of the kids, so he got a lot of it on his arm. Like, it would just.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
I
That
guess
baby,
when Lincoln
fresh
was little,
baby
the fresh
Like the
stuff that
newborn.
comes
Shoot
out
up,
the side
out.
and they
Yeah.
out the back and stuff. That happened a couple times. A funny story with Lincoln is he will not wipe his own butt, and he's 5. He says, I don't want to get it on my hands, so he always goes to the bathroom, and he'll go to the bathroom, and then you hear him screaming across that, Mommy, I'm done. I'm like,
Come wipe me.
Wipe your butt. He goes, I don't want to. It's gross. So we're literally making him sit in there now to figure it out. Like, just try, and then I'll come and help you when you're
You
done.
may regret that at some point.
I know. No, but he's so careful. I mean, he uses a lot of toilet paper, but he is very careful, and he's just grossed out. So he doesn't ever want to wipe his own butt. But any more? We want to move on?
Have your kids ever pooped in the shower?
Oh,
Has that ever happened?
That actually did happen once,
though.
bathtub.
That's fun.
Oh.
When one of them poops and they're all in the tub together.
like, oh.
Yeah.
And then everybody's covered in it.
Well, see,
And
I
then you
wear
have
my
to
glasses all
Clorox
the time,
everything.
so when I'm
so
in the
gross.
shower, like
That's
I
the
can't
worst.
really see. And so my son was in the shower, and like I had just gotten out, and he just wanted to play in the shower, and I was like, putting my glasses on, and I see him like behind me, and he's holding something, and I turn around, and he's holding poop, and I was like, no. No, so now I keep, which I had learned from my daughter because she had pooped in the shower.
Blue doggy bags in the shower.
I keep the doggy bags in the shower, so that I
Oh
can
my
get
gosh.
it, so I can
Y'all
grab
are
it.
trip.
But then I was like, man, now I gotta like shower you all over again now that you've touched
yes.
poop. So.
Clean and then shower.
And then the
Yeah.
Clorox, I had to do that just once. The Clorox,
Clorox
wipe the
everything.
whole bathtub down, get all the water
But
out.
the first time it ever happened, like if you're a new mom and the first time, you are totally freaked out. But come like the third, fourth time, you're like, I got this.
Whatever.
just gonna bare hand this.
Yeah, like I just really, put the bag on my hand and like wrapped it up like I would a dog, dog poop. But yeah, it happens.
Bad
The first
dog.
time, totally freaked out. After that, you're just like, all right, we're just gonna keep going.
Gosh, that's so funny.
You learn to adapt and overcome as a parent, for sure.
Yeah.
For
I mean, you're still grossed out, but you totally
yeah,
adapt and you just keep rolling because you just have to. The show stops if we stop.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
We keep the hamster wheel of craziness going.
absolutely.
For sure. So we got off topic by poop a little bit, but sorry. No, this is great. I love it. To go back to some organizations, I had just a thought in mind, right? We were talking about it a little bit, but my son loves to make me things, and he makes me the sweetest stuff and drawings and stickers and everything like that. And I always feel so horrible because I don't want to throw it away, but at the end of the day, it just piles up, and there's just worksheets from school and all the cool stuff that they did. And what do you got? What is your advice on keeping all that stuff either organized, or do you trash it? As bad as that is,
It's a balance of both, I think.
Yeah.
I think you need to pick and choose what you keep, and then you need to make a point to get like a Tupperware container, something, and put it in. And I have one for each of my children in their rooms up in their closet. And my daughter, she is a crafter. God love her.
Yes, so is mine. My
But
son is.
I just have to, this is so beautiful. We're going to put it on the refrigerator for a week. And then when
Yeah,
you
a
go to
week.
school,
Week's
we're
about a
going
good
to
one.
bury it in the trash because you just can't keep it all. And you can't feel bad about it. There's going to be a ton of stuff throughout their childhood that you cannot keep.
Right.
And I think having them like explain to you what it's about and like kind of
I know.
talking it up,
Yes.
and like this morning Naomi was going through some of her papers, and I was like, well, tell me about this one, and then she kind of got it out of her system, and then it was like, okay, now we can.
Yeah, that's a good.
So
point.
about like having them like kind of tell you about it, I think it's just a way that makes them feel special still, but they're
Yeah.
not going to remember it tomorrow.
Right. And it kind of gives you
Yeah.
an idea of how important it is to them,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Are yours crafters?
Yeah. God, sometimes I'm so OCD. It's hard to like let them do a craft because I'm like, oh, you're not doing it right. Like I'm terrible. I'm terrible. And so I literally have to just kind of like do your own thing and like just kind of like look away, you know. But things like they bring home from school, like I usually can tell like if by the way it looks, like did you really work hard on this, or is this like it just scribbled just to keep you busy until you can leave? You know, if it's like that, then I'll toss it. But I have to like bury it because her feelings will get hurt so bad. Yeah. But things that are like, I think that she'll like to see later in life. I do have like a nice decorative box in each kid's closet.
Okay. Decorative box, Tupperware.
And the reason I have the box is because before kids, I was like, I'm gonna scrapbook, you guys, all the years of my children's lives. Like this is gonna happen, and then you have the kids, and you're like, oh, what the heck was I thinking? Who has the time?
Right.
You know. So yeah, that never happened. So I was like, a box. That sounds great. They can scrap back. They can scrapbook their own stuff.
Yeah, I got mine from Michael's.
Ain't nobody got
the
time for
decorative,
that.
pretty magnetic boxes.
Mine's a
really
Tupperware
cool.
bin.
Mine's just like a decorative.
Just pile it on in there. Okay, check. All right, Tupperware boxes. That's what I got to do. My biggest challenge right now in my household is the playroom.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh, I have anxiety. I shut the door because it's pointless. He literally goes in, takes everything out, and then leaves it there. I can't see my floor. And so our thing is, and he doesn't want to throw anything away or give anything away. So obviously you have to do that when they're not there.
Yes.
But just getting it to a place. So I just keep buying bins and those little cubby, the furniture with the cubby and the little bins and stuff. So that's my next project. Any advice?
This is what I really love. So each of my kids, they have like 6 bins.
Yeah.
And each thing, so like one might be for like my daughter's room. One is like has like tutus in it. The next bin has baby dolls in it. The next one has Barbies and like the little like maybe like Peppa Pig toys, you know, that. And then so each bin has a purpose. So she knows exactly where each thing goes. And so when we go to clean up, like when I do actually make her do it, I'll pull that bin out. I'm like, okay, get all the Barbies. And then it's less overwhelming when you do it one bin at a time versus like, okay, grab
just
this
a bunch
section.
of toys in one bin.
Yeah.
Well,
then you can't find stuff if you do it like
for sure.
all crazy. You have to have
we tried those
organized
big
list.
bins and just dumping stuff. It doesn't work at all.
Because then they
But
dump
you
it
have
all
to
out
start
to
a
find
And then
what
you
they
only have
need.
one
For sure.
piece to the toy, and then they can't play with that toy because they only have one piece to
So
it.
yeah,
so
we'll
they
have like
even
a
though they know
stuffed
it's in that
animal
bin.
bin and all that. But that's how we stay organized, and then we'll clean up one bin at a time.
Yeah, and my mom told me, you know, I don't know how you are with chores, but, you know, my daughter has certain chores. My son is now old enough where he can understand we need to do this chore right now. And so what I found that works for him, if I say, oh, let's just go clean up, and he's like, nah, I'm not doing that. But if I say, we're not going to get snack until you go clean up that playroom. And
like,
he's,
whoa.
yes, and he's just now where he was like, okay, come on. He calls him Bays, my younger one. He's like, come on, Bays, we got to go do this. And so they go in there, and it might take them 15 minutes or something, but you know, they put it in their place and, you know, they're done. But you have to hold them accountable. Like, you're not going to get this until we do this.
Those are like, I think I was reading this like when then. So when you do this, then you can have this.
Yes.
So kind of reward type thing.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't know if you saw this when you got your planner, but I believe they have a PDF download and that you can print out for your kids. So they're specific,
seen that.
So they're specific chores for your kids, you know, for that age group that they can do. So I actually haven't gotten that yet, but I'm going to put it right on that door.
Yeah, I need to start making my kids do chores.
Yeah.
I mean, they're 4 and 2, but
It helps
Mine
so
will do it,
much,
just
Becca.
we're not
It really
consistent.
does.
But I think when you have 4 kids, like it's a must.
You
know,
have,
Oh, yes,
have to.
There's just too many moving parts to not like hold people accountable. Like whereas like I just have 2, so
And
it's
it makes
getting a
them
little crazy. But
responsible for things. Like I've kind of let them like forget stuff. Like they all have to have like a water bottle when we leave. And so there's been a couple times where like they don't take their water bottle. Well, you're gonna be thirsty. So then, and I mean, I'll have a backup drink, but like, but then you know he doesn't get to have his water bottle, and so the next time he did not.
They have to
his
be
water bottle.
responsible.
They have to learn the responsibility too.
I think it's important for kids to feel purpose.
Yeah, I agree.
And then like for ours,
establishing
their room got crazy, like because we had the playroom, but then we had put a few things in their room, and the room gets crazy. So I started putting stuff in their closet. So right now, like well, I take that back. Right now it's trash because they had a slumber party last night.
Oh gosh.
So that was an unplanned slumber party, but I was too tired to fight it. And so, but I try and like take all their toys and put them in bins and stuff and put them in their closet. And so there's like no toys. They've lost all their toys in their room right now.
Okay.
And there's just their dressers and that's it. And they can have like 2 books. And then, you know, then like as they keep that clean, then we'll slowly start to like put toys back in.
That's a good idea.
But it's in their closet. So then, you know,
It's out of the way.
It's out of the way, but it's still close by.
Right.
Or they have a special time and they can go up and play with their toys in their room and I'll get it out. And then we have to put it back in there before, you know, dinner time or whatever.
But that also keeps them from the toys getting old to them.
Yeah,
you know,
that's true.
where they're
Yeah.
just always laying around. They don't want to play with them. It's a reward.
I've heard that.
But I
y'all,
did- yeah.
Have y'all ever done that thing where like, if you don't put your toys away, I'm going to throw them in the trash?
Oh, all the
and then
time.
like I've brought the trash
too.
can
Yeah.
in, and then my daughter was like, okay, and she just starts throwing them in. I was like, wait, this isn't working. This isn't working. This is backfired. And she just called my bluff.
We could do a whole episode of just Haley outsmarting you. I swear.
I know.
hilarious.
Or outsmarted by a 4-year-old.
Oh.
Jeez Louise.
Now, I saw something funny. It was a friend of mine that has 6 kids. And she said, wrap up empty boxes for Christmas and put them under the tree. And so when your kids are acting crazy, I'm going to throw your toy in the fire. And it's
that's
just an
hilarious.
empty box. And so you legit throw it in
But
the fire.
that's
and
funny.
they really think that you threw their toy away.
Just
That's a
traumatize
great
your
idea.
kid.
But they won't do it again. So we
She
might
is a
try that.
savage mom.
Funny.
Bring her on.
That is funny.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Oh my
I
gosh.
thought that was a good idea.
Producer, how much time we got? 2 minutes.
Oh,
That's
man.
it. That went way too
All right, what
fast.
else can we talk
All right,
about?
so let's switch gears a little bit, really fast. We might go over a little bit to Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
My one question is, and this might go into something else, but my one question is, Thanksgiving is not complete without. For me, it's mashed potatoes and gravy because I love mashed potatoes, and I can't have anything else if mashed potatoes aren't present on the table.
Yeah. Well, obviously, you have to have a turkey at Thanksgiving, and I have to have gravy. And my mom makes the best, like, it's not like the dark gravy; it's like the white, creamy colored gravy, and it is so good. And I have to like lather my
Everything with it?
Yeah, my turkey on it, and then I have to have sweet potatoes, or
Ooh,
sweet
sweet
potatoes
potato.
with the marshmallows on top.
Yeah, that too. Well, maybe
to
it's 2
have it.
things that I
Have to
for
have.
Thanksgiving.
And if like, do y'all ever do those Friendsgivings? Like, if I go to a Friendsgiving, I'm always like, I'll bring the sweet potatoes because like I have to make
got it.
sure
Yeah,
they're there.
ones,
And then I
yeah.
really want baked macaroni.
Yes.
It's really like 3 things:
That's good,
gravy,
too.
baked
I make a
macaroni,
mean
and
mac and
sweet potatoes.
cheese.
You do
so
too,
I have
too.
to make mac and cheese.
Homemade.
Do you
Homemade.
Same.
do
Yeah, me
baked or
too.
you do like the creamy?
Is both.
Both.
Ooh.
It's kind
Oh,
of both.
you fancy.
This one's kind of complicated, but that's the only like big thing I cook. Yeah. Everybody else can do everything else. I don't care.
Huh.
Yeah. Mine is one of those things where you either hate it or love it, and it's cranberry sauce.
Oh,
I
I
make
like
my
it.
homemade cranberry
Yeah, I like
sauce.
it.
I love cranberry sauce, period. I could eat it with everything. I love it.
Huh. I've gotten better about the cranberry, but I'll just do the jelly. I have made it before. It just takes too long and nobody eats it, so they all end up
You
with the
put a
little
lot of
jelly out of
sugar
the
in
can.
No.
Oh, I need to get your recipe then.
Oh man,
You don't
I
like
like
it?
it.
The one I had
Mine's
was like a
super
ton of
easy
sugar.
too. It's like
Is it?
15
It's
minutes.
like-
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, I love it. I love
Okay,
cranberry.
I'm getting better. I'll always have a little bit on my plate now. I'm starting to like it, just like grits. I used to hate grits, but now I'll eat it with like shrimp and
I
grits.
don't know if I really ever ate cranberry sauce. It's just sweet, right?
It's got a tart. I mean,
Yeah,
it's tart
it's
like
good though.
cranberries.
But it's good with the turkey. Like it's
Yeah.
it's really good with the turkey.
It is, and then dressing. I mean, stuffing. Do y'all call it stuffing or dressing?
Stuffing.
Dressing.
Stuffing.
Dressing.
I'm stuffing.
Okay.
You're dressing.
Stuffing.
Me too. Yeah, I'm dressing.
Okay,
You're
yeah,
dressing?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's funny. What's another? Okay. So one other thing, Christmas decorations. When do they go up?
Mine are
Before
up.
Thanksgiving. Oh, are you serious?
Mine are up.
Before
Not my tree, but my decorations are up.
are up before Thanksgiving. Okay.
So every other year we always wait till at least the day after Thanksgiving.
Yes. Yeah.
But with 2020 and everything,
That's what I
kind of
said.
like
Everybody
feel
needs
like
a little
that's
happy.
nothing.
Anything
we
goes.
need happy. So this
Yeah.
weekend we started putting up like a few things inside the house. So we have blow up Mickey and Minnie like inflatables in the house right
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
We won't do anything outside until after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
But so we kind of have like it's kind of hot mess in there, like all kinds of holidays. So there's pumpkins
Yeah.
and
Before
everything.
we go, can we talk about travel hacks real quick?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
please.
For
Oh, yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Yes,
Mom
we have
hacks.
2 hacks. We have 2
Yeah.
hacks we want to talk about. You go ahead.
Okay, so mine is these trays, and they stay in here in my car constantly. So when I do like drive-throughs, I cannot stand the thought of my toddlers dropping.
Oh,
I am one of those
that's a
people. I
great
don't
idea.
want food in my seats.
Me either.
So I got these from, sorry, right, like that.
Here,
Like
right here.
there?
Look at that.
Oh, there you go. I was looking on the other screen.
hold on.
Yeah,
Yep.
there we go.
There it
So
is.
I got these from Target when school started,
great.
and they're just an art caddy. They were $2.50, and I put the drink on one side, the fries on one side, and then right here is for the nuggets and dipping sauce.
That's a great idea.
That is a good
From
idea.
Target?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
You got to share that link. We'll put it in the bottom of the
I
comments.
was always
and
just
stuff.
like tearing the bag and like making it into a little bowl.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's way better.
That's a lot better. And they're cheap and they're easy.
Yeah.
They're stackable and everything.
Yep,
too,
and they're
right?
can wash them and
stackable.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
I don't think I ever let my kids eat in the car like that. I just keep passing back food.
One fry at a time.
One fry at a time, that's
guys.
right.
You gotta wait till we get home.
All right. I know Becca's got a
This
cool
is
hat.
this is my hack. I saw it online and it has been like a game changer for me. So like if you have like a cereal box or like a granola box or whatever kind of
There we go.
box, yeah. So what you do is you hold on, am I
No, you're
in
good.
This okay.
Oh, yeah, he's
You-
trying to get you in this side
hold
over
on,
here.
let me see.
There you
There we
go.
You pinch in the sides, right?
Right.
You just pinch it in, and then you'll
I've never seen this.
fold it in, fold those middle pieces in, as well as that side, okay? So now it looks like this. And then this part, this top piece, you put it right into here. And then you pinch
Well,
it
look
shut.
at there.
So now when you go to the pantry, you just grab it and the top doesn't just pop open. or anything
Mind
like that.
blown.
I have never
never
seen
seen
that, and I
So
can't
you just
stand
kinda
open cereal
grab it,
boxes, so this
and
is
now
great.
it's like this. And I love it.
That's a great idea.
The other,
cool.
real quick, the other
Yeah.
thing that I absolutely love is bacon. I have like a little family, and like not everyone eats like a whole pack of bacon, and so when I get bacon, I'll open it up, and then I take that wax paper, and I'll lay a strip on the wax paper, and I'll roll it over, and then I'll put the next strip of bacon down, and I'll roll it over, and then I'll do the whole thing like that,
Okay.
and then I'll freeze it, and
Okay.
then when I need bacon, if I'm putting it in my green beans
You
or
just
whatever,
take
I
out
just unroll it, just one piece. If I just need one piece or two pieces,
Oh,
I
that's a
thought you
good
were like
idea.
giving
Not-
it to your children like dog treats.
no,
bacon.
but that's because like if you freeze the whole pack, then you have to cook the
That's
whole
a
pack.
good point.
So now I have it individual pieces of bacon because sometimes I just need one or two pieces to put in my green beans because we don't always have it like for breakfast.
Right, right.
And that way I'm not wasting so much bacon because sometimes I just need like one or two pieces.
We
and it
just
has
eat the
been
whole
so
pack.
much.
And I was about to say, honestly, I'm like a pack and a half.
families.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't have, my kids aren't really eating the
Or two
bacon.
packs.
Yeah, mine either.
So it's been like a huge like lifesaver
cool.
for me because now I always have bacon and I don't have to worry about like wasting a whole pack.
Yeah.
True,
Yeah.
very true.
So just rolling it up and freezing it and then taking it out one at a time.
idea.
I've learned all kinds of stuff today. I really like it. Thank you all
I
for
think
sharing.
going on a trip, take
Yes.
a trash bag to like put your dirty clothes in so that you're not putting your dirty clothes back in your same bag where your clean clothes are.
For sure.
So take like one trash bag, put all your dirty clothes, and then we hate hotels. Hotels are horrible with kids, so we always
Yeah.
stay at Airbnb. So we try and like if possible do one load while
For
we're
travel.
there,
Yeah.
so that first we don't have as many dirty clothes coming back. Or instead of taking 8 pairs of jammies, you take 4 and you
And you
wash
can
one
wash.
time, and then you don't have to take as much stuff.
Yes.
Good idea.
So we always try and find a place with a washer and dryer.
Especially now, like with all the travel and stuff with the holidays. Hopefully, I know a lot of things have changed, but I think people are still traveling. I know we are. So anyway, thank you all for joining us
Yeah,
today.
thank you
It
for
went by
having us.
fast, and we will just continue on our next one. We've got some more really cool stuff on our next episode. All right, happy Thanksgiving next week, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.